Pogba, one of the most expensive players in the world, could leave Manchester United for free. A defensive midfielder who can score goals, break up attacks, and dictate the tempo of a game. Born in Lagny-sur-Marne, Seine-Saint-Denis, France, February 15, 1993. Paul Pogba started his football career at the age of 6 when he joined the youth academy of his local club, USCJ, a small club based in the suburb of Paris where he grew up. 3 years later, in 1999, Pogba moved to another French club, RC Paris Saint-Germain, where he spent 3 seasons before joining the prestigious Clairefontaine Academy in 2002. In 2008, after being scouted by Sir Alex Ferguson, Pogba became the first ever player to join the Manchester United Academy directly from Clairefontaine. At just 16 years old, he was considered a huge prospect and was compared to fellow French midfielder and legend Zinedine Zidane. However, Pogba's time at Manchester United was not what either he or the club expected. After making just 7 appearances for the first team, he was loaned out to Juventus in 2012. And despite winning 4 consecutive Serie A titles and 2 Coppa Italia under Antonio Conte and Massimiliano Allegri, he still found himself on the bench more often than not. Pogba's relationship with Juventus manager Massimiliano Allegri was particularly strained, and he was reportedly unhappy with his bit-part role in the team. Nonetheless, Pogba continued to train hard and make valuable contributions whenever called upon. His performances in the 2014 FIFA World Cup also caught the attention of top clubs around Europe, including Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. But it was Manchester United who made the first move, activating their buyback clause in Pogba's contract and re-signing him for a then world record fee of £89 million. Initially, Pogba's return to Old Trafford was met with mixed reactions from fans and pundits alike. Some questioned whether he was worth the hefty price tag, while others wondered if he had what it takes to succeed in the Premier League. However, Pogba silenced his critics with a string of impressive displays. In the 2016-17 season, he played a key role in helping the Red Devils reach the Europa League final and EFL Cup final, while also winning the club's first piece of silverware in 6 years, the UEFA Europa League. Although individual honors eluded him during his second spell at Old Trafford, Pogba established himself as one of the team's most important players and even captained the side on several occasions. His powerful performances in midfield and ability to unlock defenses with his pinpoint passing range made him a fan favorite. Despite this, Pogba's time at Manchester United was far from perfect. Injuries and managerial changes disrupted his progress, and he was often criticized for his inconsistency and perceived lack of effort. Nonetheless, he remained a key player for the club until his contract expired in June 2022, making 233 appearances and scoring 39 goals in all competitions. During his time at Juventus, Pogba won 4 Serie A titles, 2 Coppa Italia, and played a pivotal role in France's 2018 FIFA World Cup triumph. He was also named in the PFA Team of the Year and won the Man of the Match award in the Europa League final. Despite his success, Pogba's relationship with Manchester United deteriorated, and he grew frustrated with the club's inability to compete for major honors. With his contract set to expire in June 2022, speculation about his next move began to intensify. In May 2022, Pogba officially announced that he would be leaving Manchester United when his contract expires, bringing to an end his second spell at the club. The news came as a shock to many, but it was not entirely unexpected given Pogba's previous statements about his desire to seek new challenges. As one of the most talented and recognizable players in the world, Pogba had no shortage of suitors, and within days, rumors began to swirl about a potential move to Real Madrid, or former club Juventus. However, neither of these deals materialized, and Pogba found himself without a club as the transfer window approached its deadline. Just when it seemed that Pogba's future was uncertain, a familiar face entered the fray. Jose Mourinho, the former Manchester United manager who had been sacked in December 2018, was looking to bolster his squad at AS Roma and saw Pogba as the perfect addition. On the deadline day, Roma made a surprise move for the Frenchman and sealed a deal that stunned the football world. Pogba, who had been training with his former teammates at Manchester United, was unveiled as a Roma player later that day. The signing was a significant coup for Roma, who had already made an impressive start to the season under Mourinho's guidance. The addition of a world-class talent like Pogba was sure to send shockwaves throughout Italy and Europe as well. While the financial details of the deal were not disclosed, reports suggested that Roma had offered Pogba a lucrative contract that was in line with his market value. For Pogba himself, the move represented a chance to reinvent himself in a new league and under a manager who had a proven track record of getting the best out of his players. With his arrival, Roma's squad depth and quality were set to receive a major boost, making them even more formidable in both domestic and European competitions. As the 2022-23 season kicked off, all eyes would be on Pogba and how he would adapt to his new surroundings. The stage was set for an exciting chapter in Pogba's career, one that promised to be filled with challenges, triumphs, and unforgettable moments.